My name is Christian van Maaren and I'm the founder and CEO of the Excess Materials Exchange. We describe ourselves as a dating site for secondary materials and waste where we actively match supply and demand for any used or recycled materials. Our headquarters is in Amsterdam, Netherlands, and we have an office in the UK in London. Even though our official launch in the UK was this year in 2024, our relationship with the UK started much earlier when King Charles, who was still back then Prince, mentioned us in a speech once. My personal journey with the UK started much earlier, when in my previous career I managed to convince my first manager to send me on an expedition to Antarctica with Sir Robert Swan, a British citizen who was one of the first persons to have walked both to the North and South Pole unassisted. And on his last expedition to Antarctica, he promised to one of his funders, Jacques Cousteau, that he would help protect Antarctica from commercial exploitation. And back then he took what he would call young future leaders to Antarctica in the hope that they would fall in love with the continent and go back to the real world to use their skills for good. Now, I took that with me and used that to start the Excess Materials Exchange. We started EME because we had the hypothesis that the circular economy may be one of the fastest, if not cheapest, ways to reach the Paris climate agreements. The reason we started the company is because we wanted to make an impact. Now, back then, not a whole lot of data was known yet about actually what impact the circular economy would have. But since then, lots of reports have been coming out. And most recently, end of last year, Mace came out with a report that would say that if London, as a city, would implement circular economy principles in the built environment, they could save in the next 10 years over 14 million tons of materials, which would actually reduce the total UK CO2 footprint by 3.5% and save the industry more than £1.25 billion. The circular economy is very intuitive as a concept. However, getting to the circular economy from the linear economy where we are today is quite tricky. The key features of our platform are the resources passports, which will solve the lack of data challenge, where we capture all the relevant data on the materials listed on our platform. Tracking and tracing, knowing where these materials are and where they have been. AI-assisted matchmaking to help identify the high-value next uses for these particular materials. Auctions and marketplaces to facilitate the trades taking place on our platform. The combination of these features, specifically the passports and the tracking and tracing, also unlock the possibility to ensure or guarantee trades taking place on our platform. Now, our approach has won us numerous awards and nominations. Most recently, we've been nominated for the Earthshot Prize, which is a Prince William initiative which ties us back to the UK once again. Many different organizations have joined our platform, ranging from demolition contractors, suppliers, architects, project developers, and also councils. So we have a wide range of different organizations represented on our platform. So what we would always say is that lots of countries and organizations have targets around the circular economy. For example, the Dutch government wants to be 50% circular by 2030 and 100% circular in 2050. One would almost say that the circular economy is stuck in the future. With EME, we get it unstuck and put it to work today. Now, if this has caught your interest and your organization has circular economy ambitions and you have materials that you want something else to be done with, or you're looking for used and recycled materials, please come to us. Our platform can help you adopt circular economy principles in an effective and efficient manner.